So this is it. This is how it looks. Just cut that part off now. So I'm just going to cut it off completely. I actually placed this paper down earlier because while I was doing the video, it was not recording that part, so I had to place a fresh paper to draft that part out. So don't get it twisted, okay? When you are drafting yours, just do it on one paper. It is for the sake of detail. That's why I covered the part I drafted while my video stopped recording, so that I can record that part again while drafting again. All right, so I'm cutting the bodies now, the down part. Okay, so you see I'm taking my time to show you the cutting process because it is very, very detailed, and if you're not careful you might just miss one part. So that's why I'm also being very careful with this part, so you know where to cut and where not to cut. Okay, so let's still work on this part. So I'm going to remove part of that part. You remember it's part of the areas I highlighted that will be removed. Okay, so let's label it so that we will not get it twisted. Let's label it before we finish cutting it. That's 1 piece, 2, this 3. So let's put our arrow to indicate that side is up. That's the center side. This is the side. Okay, so I'm going to just close that there. After I cut, I'll close that part, of course I will. So let's go ahead and cut. Okay, so you can see that I've closed the side darts before drawing out my curve for the 3 pieces of my cup, all right. So I'm closing this part, so I'm going to cut this out completely. So there's a lot to learn in this class. Even the sewing part, we have a lot to learn while sewing this. Okay, there are a lot of sewing techniques that we need to put in place while sewing this blazer corsets. So now I told you earlier that I'm going to be adding paper to complete that part at the shoulder area where we cut out for our keyhole, to complete it so that the keyhole will lap well on top of it. Okay, so let's remove the remaining parts. You can see that highlighted part, I'm here to cut it out, so let's cut it out now. Okay, so I can now go ahead and extend our paper, replace that part. Okay, so like I said, you will not see this part in any of the pattern. Most of the patterns I've seen, especially on YouTube, they don't have this part, and if this part is not there, I wonder how you want to, how the sewing will look neat and will look okay. All right, so I'll just trace this out like this. Okay, and then I'll draw the line for you to see. Since you can't see it, I'll draw the line for you to see. Excuse me. Okay, so we have line extension there, so I'm cutting it off gradually. Okay, all right, so let me set our pattern for us to see. We are done, guys, we are done. So let's go ahead and cut the back. Okay, see the back. So I'm going to go ahead and set the pattern, so we'll see what we have. Yeah, this is it. A keyhole corset is ready. I'm yet to notch the lapel. I'll do that before we start cutting on fabric. Okay, this is it. So all right, see you in the sewing part, guys. All right, thank you so much and bye. Thank you for watching, guys. Check description for the link to the next video, or you can check our page to continue watching the video. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe to get notification whenever we post new videos. Thank you and bye.